nature, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, next 1 year lo target set before the department, sir, actually excelling academically, because you have clearly given a mandate that it's not just pass, but competing on equal footing with the corporate schools. Social welfare presentation, please. And then health and sanitation levels to be improvised, sir, and infrastructure to be improvised. And then on livelihoods front also, a revival of economic support schemes to be taken up. And then social justice front, conduct of regular vigilance and monitoring committee meetings, and then effective compliance of statutory acts to be taken care of. Next, please. Next. So these are some of the interventions we have taken up, sir, from the last conference, but I will skip many of those things. But one important thing is that, basing on your instructions, we have set up the state level academic monitoring unit for targeted intervention, so that not only just 100%, but A1 grades also possible with this kind of intervention. And then we have concluded an MOU with Ajim Premji University also for capacity building of teachers and then principals. And apart from that, the state journal sports competitions and future and mega science phase also been completed. Post-merit scholarships are anytime the scholarship may be released, so collectors are requested to ensure that all the fresh as well as the ongoing or existing students are to be registered under Kannababu portal, and biometric authentication is also to be done without fail, because without registration, biometric authentication, release of scholarships is not possible. Next, please. So these are some of the interventions which are sought under the education front. Go back, please. So most important, GO 46, which talks about SOPs on the food safety, security, health, hygiene, sanitation. These GO, I think if you can follow, I think we will be able to restore the standards in this maintenance of hostels and residential to a great extent. And apart from that, this RBSK initiative which has been taken up by the health department for the child health screening for early interventions is also very good. That also kindly may be taken up. And rest are routine nature. Next, infrastructure. Under infrastructure, we identified a lot of issues: major, minor repairs, compound walls, construction, dilapidated buildings, toilets and bathrooms. But let me tell you, sir, this is the unprecedented manner. This time in the budget, we have been given a budget to the tune of 143 crores for social welfare hostels and 8.11 crores for the residential schools, sir. In fact, this has never happened in the history of budget allocation to the social welfare, especially for this major and minor repairs. And this has been allocated to all the districts as per their requirement. And it is expected, because this is a budgetary allotment, if you don't do this repair works before February, I think the budget may get lapsed. So request to the collectors is that this is to be accorded priority, and then completion of repairs which are major and minor to be taken up without fail. And other important thing, central government component, that is village development plans, also to be generated and then approved by the DLCs, and then others grants are to be declared. If we do that, I think we'll be able to get some additional incentives also. Next, please. So on the livelihood front, sir, like the way BC welfare has talked about, in fact, apart from the budgetary allocation on the state, under PM Ajay, we have got some amount released, sir, 8.66 crores out of the total 75 crores allotment for that livelihoods. Under PM Ajay for income generation activities, action plan is prepared along with the SERP duly tying up with the Unnati interest-free loan component for 1732 beneficiaries, and which is to be grounded before the December 31st as per the action plan that has been communicated to you. Next. No. Yeah. So this another thing, sir, under the current budget, we have been allotted 341 crores, and then with this an outlay of 778 crores, action plan is prepared for benefiting 23,000 beneficiaries. And this action plan, after approval by the Honorable Minister, has been communicated to all the districts for implementation. This also kindly ensure on war footing, if it is implemented before February, we won't really suffer issues out of lapsing of the budget. Next, please. Yeah, this is another thing, sir, important thing. This social justice through statutory compliances, we have to conduct the vigilance committee meetings periodically, quarterly once, and civil rights day also to be observed on the last day of the month in the villages of the all mandas without fail. One request that I just wanted to flag before the district collector says that EMF, earmarked fund that is meant for the SCs to the tune of 15%, which is to come from the JP, is not coming to this the SC welfare. So it is requested, using your good office, ensure that the JP really apportion this 15% earmarked fund for the SC welfare. Average 5 crores it is coming to per district. If it is given, then we will be putting it use for other purposes. Now we will quickly permit it, sir. We will move to the tribal welfare. Tribal welfare.
Carry on.
Waiting for the presentation. Presentation, please. I'll skip the action taken report, sir, but I'll just straight get into the what is that is to be done. Education, in fact, we're tied up with the School Connect program, which has been conducted by the IIT Madras. In fact, 129 intermediate students admitted in AI and data science online courses, and this Masterminds program also, CA Foundation course also for 500 CEC and MEC students also commenced from the 9th of this month, sir. This never happened, sir. In fact, it's an instant Honorable CM also we have taken up this initiative, especially for the commerce students. And other important exercise which are done is tribal welfare presentation, please. Rationalization exercise of all teaching staff, non-teaching institutions have been done. And then for upgradation of infrastructure in tribal welfare, schools and then the hostels, 4,000 crores worth DPR has been submitted to the Ministry of Tribal Affairs, sir. And the current year, it is expected that we will be releasing some 185 crores budget from the Government of India. With this, I think we will be able to take up repairs and other upgradation facilities to a great extent. And one felt need, next, fifth slide. One felt need after the rationalization is that there is a need for converting 45 boys institutions into girls institutions post rationalization exercise basing on the demand. So this collector wise, district wise will be giving to you. Ensure that next financial year, next academic year, these boys institutions are 45 institutions are to be converted into the girls institutions without fail. And then here there is immediate no fund support for the repairs. We'll have to wait till the Government of India has to give the support. Till such time, I think you may use the DMF, MPLAD, CSR, EMF funds. Here also EMF fund to the tune of 7% is to be apportioned from the JP for the tribal welfare. So I think collectors also may kindly take up this issue also. Next, please. Health, sir. In fact, health secretaries, special chief secretaries are already talked about interventions that we are taking in the field of health in tribal areas, livelihoods. So last time when you reviewed in a greater detail departmental review, you guided us as to what is to be done in the livelihood fronts. So as of now, coffee, sir, specifically, we are confined to the primary processing of the coffee. You guided us to really go for establishing the processing plant, taking the support of the professional agency. We have called for an RFP. Professional agency has already been finalized, sir. Technical evaluation has been done. LOI has also been shared. And then we have to enter into agreement for this purpose, sir. And then you also given a daunting task of expanding coffee to a tune of almost 1 lakh acres and consolidation of coffee in 75,000 acres. For this also DPR has been prepared. I think taking the support under the NRGS, making this coffee plantation permissible item under NRGS would go a long way in meeting our whatever that we are planning to do, sir. And then targets that given to us that coffee procurement is to be increased, doubled, and organic inputs use is to be done, and setting up of franchise units across the state and in the country also underway, sir. And we are on the track, especially under turmeric also it's a game changing. We have the native variety of which has got a huge content of curcumin on par with the Lecadam, Meghalaya turmeric. So we thought that we will not be able to extract that curcumin from the local variety, but I think there is some way by which we can extract. If we can do it, then I think our local variety will have a lot of demand, sir. And for this also we have called for RFP, sir. We have finalized the professional agency for giving end-to-end support right from the what is that cultivation through procurement to processing, marketing, branding and marketing. This also has been done, sir. And then economic support schemes, sir. We have got this year also fund support from the government of AP. With the 171 crore budget, we have prepared the plan of action and communicated to the districts. And under SCA to TSS also, we have got 77.99 crores available in the SNA accounts of the PYTDS, benefiting 37,953. And under CCDP also for the particularly vulnerable tribal groups, we have got 23.26 crores for benefiting 12,585 PVTG families, sir. So this also I request the collectors, because the fund is available with the PYTDS in the SNA accounts only. It doesn't require any kind of transfer of the funds from the finance, already transferred to the SNA account. If it can be exhausted, because all these funds are 100% in nature, we'll be able to, what is that, upon submitting that UC, we'll be able to get further more fund support. This is the livelihood under the amount ESS, CA2 to TCSS and CCDP total putting, and district wise, ITDA wise, where exactly the amount is spending also has been captured here. Next please. So this is another infrastructure, the connectivity to the unconnected. Last time when you reviewed, you have given a mandate to us that all unconnected habitations are to be connected under NRGS. So we have taken up this issue. In fact, we had a long discussions with the Principal Secretary, sir, PR, and then Director PR also. But in fact, more than the internal roads, sir, this is one felt need, connecting unconnected habitations. This is to be taken up on a priority basis, sir. In fact, if it is sanctioned, even PYTDS collectors are also very eager to really take up this matter on priority basis. And I think a word from you and then Deputy Secretary CM sir would really go a long way in really making it possible. Because this is a long pending, we are not talking about going for the BT road, sir. We are talking about going for at least WBM roads. Because ever since you have given a clarion call to make it dolly free, so hardly a day passes out without any article coming up on dolly transportation. So from that standpoint also, I think this is very, very important, sir.
Government of India.
So that for the PBTG areas, if the population is more than 100, that way they excluded, sir. For the remaining, where the population is less than 100 under the PVTG and non-PVTG put together only we are asking, sir.
What is the total?
This is coming to around 1,500 crores, sir.
Bit, sir.
Yeah.
So Kannababu and Commissioner Narega and I spent a long time on this. So there was a directive also from the CMO to do this basically work. But then the amount is too high, sir. As of now, population.
You do it 2 years.
We
or
will do
3
in
years.
phases. Because Collector ASR also has got involved in doing the survey of all these.
30%.
అందులో నుంచి 3 years చేస్తే కంప్లీట్ చేయొచ్చు.
So we will have to phase it out.
ఇది లేబర్ కూడా ఎంగేజ్ చేయించిన మెటల్ వర్కే కాబట్టి మీరు అడిగేది
Material work, sir. Material component, sir.
మెటీరియల్ కాంపోనెంట్ ఇచ్చి కొంత లేబర్ కాంపోనెంట్ కూడా ఉపయోగించండి అక్కడ ఏజెన్సీ
Actually, it requires breaking of the.
నో మెటీరియల్ కాంపోనెంట్ కి ఇస్తాం, లేబర్ కాంపోనెంట్ కాంట్రిబ్యూట్ చేయండి అండి, దట్ యాడ్ చేయండి అండి.
Okay, sir. We'll just work out with the principal secretary.
కనీసం ఒక యాక్షన్ ప్లాన్ తయారు చేసి 3 years టైం పెట్టుకొని ముందు ఫార్మేషన్,
Okay, sir.
తర్వాత మెటల్ చేయడం, అట్లా 2-3 సార్లు అనుకుంటే వీట్ కంప్లీట్ ఇట్.
Okay, sir.
రెగ్యులర్గా కూడా కాన్స్టిట్యున్సీకి ఇంత అమౌంట్ అని ఇస్తున్నారు సార్. నేను అందుకే మొన్న చెప్పాను, ఇప్పుడు ఎమ్మెల్యేలు ఏమంటారు ప్లెయిన్ ఏరియా పెట్టుకుని దీన్ని వదిలేస్తున్నారు. 50% కనెక్టివిటీ అన్కనెక్టివిటీ రోడ్లు పెట్టమని కలెక్టర్స్ కూడా
అది
చెప్పారు.
కంపల్సరీ పెట్టండి.
50%
మీరు
కంపల్సరీ పెడితే 2 years
ఇంటర్నల్ రోడ్స్ కంటే కూడా ట్రైబల్ ఏరియాలో యూ మేక్ ఇట్ కనెక్టివిటీకి పెట్టండి.
Yes, sir.
Sir, in fact, what has happened here, most of the demand is from the district of ASR. What has happened here is their entire, all the lion's share of their material entitlement this year, they have used for connecting tourist places, sir, which is a good work, not a bad work, but then the amount is limited, sir. So you either do this or that. So Dinesh is here, little bit of, now for this year there is nothing, no amount left for this work, sir. Unless we generate more labor component and then in the next 3 months we do something on this. But then the solution is to do it gradually, sir. Like in the next
What
2-3 years.
District as a unit for material component,
Yes, sir, yes.
not a state as a unit.
No, no, sir.
కొంత మేనేజ్ చేయాలి.
ఎంతవరకు మేనేజ్ చేస్తున్నాం?
Local MLAs and the collector have to decide, sir, priority. So,
సార్ మన్యం
కాదు, ఓవరాల్ గా కెన్ వి మేనేజ్ జనరల్ గా స్టేట్ టు యాజ్ ఎ యూనిట్ మెటల్ కాంపోనెంట్?
Yesterday we had spoken, sir.
in fact, Deputy CM held a long discussion on this subject. So the answer we gave at that time also, while we were coming here for this meeting, is as of now it is no, sir. So because it is entire expenditure basically is on the Narega Soft, which is managed by NIC. So and that is like programmed to ensure that the 60-40 ratio is taken for everything for district as a unit, sir.
By Monday we'll give a
Yeah,
plan.
you come.
By Monday we'll give.
ఓకే, మండే ఒకసారి
By
వర్కౌట్
2 days
చేస్తారు.
we'll work it out. This next 2 days.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
సార్ మన్యం డిస్ట్రిక్ట్
Sir,
సార్ మన్యం డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ సార్ వీ హ్యావ్ 548 అన్కనెక్టెడ్ హ్యాబిటేషన్ సార్. మేము డ్రోన్ సర్వే చేసిన తర్వాత కూడా ఎన్ఆర్జిఎస్లో పిఆర్ అండ్ ఆర్ఎండ్బి ట్రైబల్ ఫేర్ ద్వారా 174 విలేజెస్కి మనం కనెక్టివిటీ ఇస్తున్నాం సార్ ఈ ఇయర్. అండ్ ఇంకా 374 కూడా నెక్స్ట్ 1 and 2 yearsలో విల్ కంప్లీట్ ఇట్ సార్.
వర్కౌట్